Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here, and today I'll be reviewing H20, Just Add Water, Season 2, Episode 19, The Gracie Code, Part 1. Now, I know you must be thinking, why am I reviewing this 2 days after Episode 18? Well, I'll give you a brief synopsis, a brief, summary. I think this is the slow start of the Charlotte becomes a mermaid subplot. Storyline. And this is honestly a fantastic start to the start. So, starting today until next Tuesday, I'll be reviewing the final 8 episodes to wrap up Season 2. And honestly, and I hate to repeat, and if I'm repeating myself, sorry, this is a fantastic start to the saga. Honestly, the whole idea around this is fantastic. I'm gonna start off with the best part. Martin Vaughn as Max Hamilton. Honestly, his performance is honestly beautiful. Honestly, the way the character is rounded up throughout the whole layer of the episode is perfectly done. I mean, Max, honestly, is a pretty tragic character. I mean, he lost the love of his life. He pretty much lost everything. And he's one of the few people, apart from Lois and Zane, to find out about one of the girls being a mermaid. I mean, he had to slightly make sure. I mean, I thought it was weird, but given what we learn later, it makes legit sense why he would splash water on Cleo. I mean, given that he saw Lois with Cleo and she had the locket, which is references a lot in this episode, we'll get more into that. He pretty much put 2 and 2 together. Honestly, that's pretty clever. And give him credit, even he doesn't tell Lois straight away, hey, I have some research on Mako Island. Given the situation, it makes total sense why he would do this. And honestly, when he flashes back to the time him and his love Gracie is honestly beautifully done. No dialogue, just shown visually, and the music just makes it honestly beautiful to watch. And I love the interlude between the past and the present. The way that he has to live with the mistakes he made, letting Gracie go, and the tragedy of what happened to Gracie back in 1957. It pretty much haunts him to this day. And he tells Lois that you should never let Cleo go. Do not make the same mistakes I made 50 years ago. You hold on to that girl and you never let go. That feels honestly beautifully done. Oh, and what can I say about the continuity in this opposite tenfold? Remember all the way back in Season 1, Episode 4, watch more of that, how Emma finds the locket? Well, not only is it shown in a flashback, how this happened, it's done beautifully. Hell, they even mention it in the episode, and that's great continuity. I love that Max was the one who created the lockets. I love they mentioned Miss Chatton in this episode, which brings Seasons 1 and 2 merging as a 2-season part story. Honestly, that's beautiful continuity. I love this. This is great! And honestly, the stuff between Lois and Cleo once again feels real. The chemistry between Phoebe Toykin and Angus McLaurin is fire. Again, as I repeat myself, makes me want to see them back together again. And this is handled perfectly. Honestly, what can I honestly say about this episode? I think it's honestly perfect. Yes, Ricky pretty much serves no point to the story. I mean, she's just there being herself. Oh yeah, and this is actually the first time in the show that one of the main trio is not featured at all. I mean, there's no sign of Emma. Again, I don't think she has any point being there. But honestly, that's honestly for the best, to be honest. Or we'll get Emma back in the next episode. Honestly, this episode alone is just beautifully done. And is a great start to the Charlotte Wadsworth storyline. Tomorrow I'll be reviewing episode 20, The Gracie Code Part 2. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.